happy to have this guy with us. He's been a part of the Texas music scene for an incredibly long time, and that's a good thing. Would you please welcome our friend Max Stalling?
I don't know what to play for this thing. We're going to do one called Topaz City. This is a title track off the record from a while back. Everybody enjoying themselves tonight. What a great lineup. It's a great honor to get to be here. We're very pleased and very pleased. Here I am on the run again, hopeful I can still win. I press on and my wheels hum, taking me home again, taking me home again. I have run here in triumph, I've run here in retreat, took my first steps here thankfully, and those days seem so sweet. Those days seem so sweet, but it's all different in so many ways. Change is hid in plain sight, busted windows, the dusty wind blows, Topaz City tonight. Topaz City tonight. As a child, I was childlike, in my teens naive. Now as manhood settles in, I still want to believe. I still want to believe, but it's all different in so many ways. Change is hid in plain sight, the strangest faces in my old places, Topaz City tonight. Topaz City tonight. A weathered awning, an old dog yawning, Topaz City tonight. A rundown bear joint, stop sign with no point, Topaz City tonight. Topaz City tonight, all right. As the moon sheds its shadow, as a snake sheds its skin, everything keeps right on changing. Got to learn that again. Got to learn that again. But it's all different in so many ways. Change is hid in plain sight. Mom's home place gone, that just seems wrong, Topaz City tonight. Dad's chair empty, that still hits me, Topaz City tonight. Topaz City tonight, all right. Thank you so much. That song was a little on the downside. Let's do something a little more fun. Well, it's 50 miles from Lakey down to Hondo. There's no straight shot, the road's all twist and curve. And another 45 on into San Antonio. Seems a long way to go for just one girl. Well, he pulls up Monday morning, puts his window down, grins and tells me to breathe in deep. Perfume still lingers from the last day. Says he's late for work, late standing in the street. And he's taken to wearing starched shirts and his boots stay shine. Keeps that old truck neat as a pin. And a picture gazes down from his visor at an empty dash where a spit cup should have been. Hey, running buddy, what'll you say to a 12-pack? Hey, running buddy, what you say to running slide? Hey, running buddy, don't you remember the good times we had? You hooked up with that San Antonio girl. I've known Jimmy Wayne since the 2nd grade. His mom and him moved in from Copper's Cove. We've always chased the girls down in New Valley. I don't see why you need someone in San Antonio. First date they went dancing out of VFW. It's a rough spot with such a culture pearl. She matched him beer for beer and she could polka. So he fell in love with that San Antonio girl. Alright. Hey, running buddy, what'll you say to a 12-pack? Sing if you know it. Hey, running buddy, what you say to running slide? Hey, running buddy, don't you remember the good times we had? For you hooked up with that San Antonio girl. I see you over there watching, Brady Black.
Yeah,
just imagine how far you could go if you looked like her.
That's just wrong. Yeah, you know what? He just won an award, so that's all you gotta say, bud.
Well, you never just go drink beer like we used to. Road hunt, shoot signs, or shoot the breeze. Every weekend he loads up and goes to see her. I guess that old gal's just a whim more fun than me. It's a long haul from Lakey to San Antonio. There's no straight shot, the road's all twist and bend. Maybe come next Friday I'll ride with him. See if she has got some San Antonio friends. Hey, running buddy, what'll you say to a 12-pack? Hey, running buddy, what you say to running slides on them gals from San Antonio? And hey, running buddy, wait till you see the good times we'll have when we both hook up with San Antonio girl. Hey, running buddy, what'll you say to a 12-pack? Hey, running buddy, what you say to running some lines? And hey, running buddy, wait till you see the good times we'll have when we both hook up with San Antonio girl. Thank y'all so much. All right, I want to do one from the new record thing that we did here. I'm going to close with a different song from the new record, but I wrote this song for Miss Heather over here, and it's just a little love song. If there's any lovers in the audience, hopefully you can. I I've got something that I can't just tell you. It's really something that just must be shown. So look into my eyes and hear these stories, and you'll know, and you'll know. This old brown jacket holds some real fine memories. It can do more than just keep me warm. Like that time that we went hiking. It was our love nest on the forest floor. We spread it out across the forest floor. I got something that I can't just tell you. It's really something that just must be shown. So look into my eyes and hear these stories, and you'll know, and you will know. On a cruise ship in jewel blue waters, sun setting softly in a sweet tart sky. The Lido deck and a warm breeze blowing. I brushed the hair out of your eyes. First time I brushed the hair from your eyes. I've got something that I can't just tell you. It's really something that just must be shown. So look into my eyes and hear these stories, and you know, and you will know. Hand in hand through the sights of Venice, white marble walkways slick with rain. Your sandals really more for style than function. How many times did we fall that day? How many times did we fall that day? I've got something that I can't just tell you. It's really something that just must be shown. So look into my eyes and hear these stories, and you'll know, and you will know. I've got something that I just can't tell you. Thank you. All right, we got time to do you one more song. We got to get out of the way. There's a lot of great music coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So this next song that I wrote is, I had to write that song to make up for the song I'm about to do for you, because my beautiful wife pointed out to me one day, she said, have you ever noticed that any time any member of your family calls you on the phone, you run right to the refrigerator and get yourself a beer for the phone call? And I said, baby, I'll pay closer attention. But I wound up getting a song out of the deal. It's called I Ain't Drinking Alone, I'm on the Phone with My Brother. Darling, I recognize that glare in your eyes when I'm about to get the business. But before you complain, please let me explain. I think you'll understand my position. You've read all those books, and I know your looks. You think people who drink solo have problems, but I ain't drinking alone. I'm on the phone with my brother. Now my brother, it seems, is as confounded as me by the art marital tradition. So we drink and we dial and shoot the breeze for a while. Heck, it's just like we were out fishing. And it's well after 9, it don't cost us a dime. We think it's an elegant solution. We ain't drinking alone. We're on the phone with our brother. And the good news is I'm right here for you, as close as a garage. The kegerator and me, and AT&T and my brother, if you'd like to say hello. I ain't drinking alone. I'm on the phone with my brother. All right, just keeping a family together. Come on. My spouse, and you got some rules for our house. I sure do respect your decisions, but if you just calm down, you'll see that I found a loophole in the social condition. Well, I love beer and I love you, not necessarily in that order. I ain't drinking alone. I'm on the phone with my brother. Good news is I'm right here for you, as close as a garage. The kegerator and me, and AT&T and my brother, if you'd like to say hello. You wouldn't hear me complain if you did the same. Get some wine and go call your sister. I ain't drinking alone. I'm on the phone with my brother. That's right, Don. That's what I call an ending, kicking over your amp in an acoustic show. Right on. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoyed it. Thank you.
The nominees for Best Songwriter: Alejandro Escovedo, Drew Kennedy,
Left the rest on Selma Street.
Ray Wylie Hubbard,
Promise a man everything, give him advance.
Sean McConnell,
Your friends are so impressed, they're all asking if you're still in there.
Walt Wilkins,
I would not make it through without you.
All right, the winner for Best Songwriter, and they're all great songwriters, by the way. Of course, Ray Wylie Hubbard.
This marks Ray Wylie Hubbard's first win at the Lone Star Music Awards this year. They don't call him the Wylie Llama for nothing.
I went to see her, laid out to meet her son.
Hey, I want to thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I've been so busy, I didn't really know, I didn't have a chance until Monday to see who the other nominations were. And then when I read who the other nominations were, all week I've been practicing on my, gracious loser face. And, those guys, so it really is an honor to be here. Just real quick, Texas Music and Lone Star Music, they've been great, as had Matts and Rayner. And really quick, a lot of people come up and ask me about songwriting. Well, not a lot of people, a few people. I think there was one guy one time. And they kind of asked me about, well, who were your influences, growing up? Who were really important songwriters to you? And who are some of the new artists that you really like nowadays? And I would have to say just really briefly that some of the artists that really impressed me when I was coming up was Joe Walsh of the Eagles and Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes, Tony Joe White, Teenie Hodges, those guys right there, and the young artists that I really, really admire today, of course, Jonathan Tyler and the Northern Lights, and the Gourds, the Trishas, Matt King, Lincoln Durham, and Charlie Shafter. And by complete strange coincidence, all of those people are going to be at Whitewater Amphitheater April 2nd, this coming Saturday. So, I mean, what are the odds of that? Yeah, I mentioned Joe Walsh and Chris Robinson. Anyhow, tickets are still on sale. Thank you, Judy, and thank Lone Star Music. We really appreciate it, and everybody else. Thank you, guys.
All right, congratulations to our winners in that little section there. We still have awards for Best Album Artwork, Emerging Artist, Best Live Act, Best Song, Female Vocalist, Male Vocalist, and Best Album. Still some